Yo, what is up everyone? It is 150 Glade here, and right now I am on the Pokemon website, the Pokemon Sun and Moon website to be specific, and more specifically, on the Pokemon Bank page. Now, I've not been reporting any news about Sun and Moon, nor do I plan to, but this is something really interesting I noticed. So see this picture right here. This is picture of the Pokemon Bank Sun and Moon, and if you go on the website, it will tell you some details about Pokemon Bank. If you haven't already, I would give it a read. It's got some interesting information. But anyway, so for the Pokemon here, I think it's pretty easy to figure out that these Pokemon right here were captured in Sun and Moon. These Pokemon were caught in XY Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. And these bottom Pokemon were captured in Red and Blue, just by the species. Now, three interesting Pokemon here are Magearna, Zygarde 10%, and Mew. Now, starting with the least interesting, Magearna. When I first saw this in Korokoro, before we even knew that Sun and Moon was a thing, I thought it was going to be like Deontay. Like an event legendary. But then later as we got more information about it and all that, I thought it was going to be capturable within the game. And I've been believing that so far. And this just supports it even more. I guess you could argue that means they're going to give out Magearna before January. But I feel it is much more likely that you will be able to obtain Magearna within normal in-game means, so this almost proves it. Lastly, this row, not lastly, I'm silly. This row right here, it's all clearly, it's pretty easy to figure out. It's all Pokemon from Red and Blue, with them all being first gen, and Vulpix not being in its Alolan form. Now, one interesting thing to note here, Mew, the only way to get that in the Virtual Console version of Red and Blue is to use the Mew glitch. Now, this means that it will not be putting up a sensor that won't let you put in glitched Pokemon, at least certain glitched Pokemon. So that means you will be able to transfer a Mew that has been obtained with a glitch. Which honestly, now that kind of sucks, because Mew will be not rare at all. Mew will lose all its rarity, and even for competitive battling, because bottle caps now, just transfer a bunch of Mews until you get one with a good nature, and then just use your bottle caps. So, yeah, Mew will not be rare at all anymore. And also, interesting things to note. So what other glitched Pokemon will be let through? I think what it will do is it will just make sure that it's one of the original 151 Pokemon and that it doesn't know any sketchy moves. So you couldn't bring in Missing No, and you couldn't bring in a Pikachu with Ice Beam. Lastly, Zygarde 10%. Now this one's pretty interesting because it shows that we can just have a Zygarde 10% and deposit it. We don't have to it's not like normal Zygarde reverts to it when its health gets low. We don't need the Zygarde cells or anything. We can deposit a Zygarde 10% into Pokemon Bank. Now, we still aren't completely sure about how the whole Zygarde's going to work in Sun and Moon. But my theory is that you'll catch one of the Zygarde cores early on, and then as soon as you get, let's just say there are 100 Zygarde cells around the region to collect. So once you collect 10, you will be able to get Zygarde 10%, and just keep it that way. And then when its health gets low, it will revert back to the Zygarde core. When you get 50, you'll be able to have Zygarde 50%, and when you collect them all, you will be able to have Zygarde perfect form. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I would like to thank you all for watching, and tell me your thoughts about these three Pokemon in the comment section. Anyway, bye. I'm not good at ending videos. Peace.